Netflix just announced season 2 of The Toys That Made Us. Also, we're going to talk about the Roseanne TV show and a whole bunch more retro stuff coming up. What up to my peoples? Welcome back to Retro Crunch, your nostalgia show that's all about pop culture, movies, music, and games that relates to all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. To start off the news, the new Roseanne revival was a huge hit this week, bringing in 18 million viewers, and there was a ton of political drama to start off the first episode. And you can definitely tell the house is politically divided, and they spent a lot of time in the first episode with the political jokes, and it actually kind of got annoying after a while. And I could tell that some of the actors were still trying to get comfortable with acting again, because there was a bunch of obvious flaws, and I could even see them reading the cue cards. But by the second episode of the night, the show was finally starting to hit its stride. In all, I think it was a pretty successful premiere for the show, and I definitely look forward to seeing more episodes. And as of right now, you can catch the episodes on Tuesdays at 7 Central on ABC. And next up, Netflix announced that The Toys That Made Us is returning for season 2. This show tells the stories of 8 iconic popular toys we grew up with in the 80s and 90s. And it dives into each toy's creation, fan base, creative teams, and TV stars to give the viewer a glimpse into what made these toys so great. We don't have a date yet for the new season, but the show creator did say that he would like to have the Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Little Pony, and the WWE wrestling toys in this new season. I'll let y'all know when I get more information on this season too. And then in some retro toy news, if you happen to be a gamer that is old enough to remember floppy disks, then there is a good chance that you remember playing the Oregon Trail growing up. Well, there is a new retro handheld, and Target's been selling it actually since last month. And from the pictures that I've seen, it's a nice throwback to the original version. If you've already been able to snag one of these handhelds, let us know what you think of it. I'm actually thinking about picking one up myself. Oh, and remember the game Uno? That game originally came out in 1971, and they finally have a sequel to the original with a new game called Dos. The game plays a little different than Uno, and when you're down to 2 cards, you gotta yell Dos. I'll link to the game down below for all you skeptics. And in some other cool news, if you're old enough to remember the popular 1970s airline Pan Am, you ought to check out the Pan Am Experience. It's a restaurant in Los Angeles, California. 4 whole hours of dining and retro entertainment in a restaurant that looks and feels like you're on a flight to London. And last up, Walmart is selling an adult version of Dunkaroos called Dunkin' Crunch. If you're a 90s kid, this is right down your alley. I remember these from when I was in high school. Oh, the memories. And that's all the retro news for the week. If you liked the video, definitely hit that like button. If you're new here, man, I would love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. Just so you know, we put out new videos every Monday and Friday, so if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff, you're definitely in the right place. Alright, my fellow retro heads, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.